Determine the left-sided limit and the right-sided limit and the two-sided limit as x approaches 2 of 4 over x minus 2 squared. Each of these involves the limit as x approaches 2 of 4 over x minus 2 squared. The first thing to do is try plugging a 2 in for each of the x's. That will give 4 over 2 minus 2 squared. 2 minus 2 is a 0, so that'll be 0 squared. And 0 squared is 0, so it ends up being 4 over 0. The 0 in the denominator is not actually a 0, since x is only approaching 2, it's never reaching a 2. The limit result of a non-zero number over a 0 is a positive infinity or a negative infinity. The sign of the infinity often depends on the side the limit approaches from. Therefore, we will have to work out the two one-sided limits separately. We have the left-sided limit indicated by a negative superscript on the 2, and the right-sided limit indicated by the positive superscript on the 2. Let's start with the left-sided limit. Left side of 2 on the number line is something less than 2, like 1.99. If that's plugged in for the x, the result will be a negative number when you subtract 2 from it, but it's approaching 2, so it'll come out to a 0 in the limit, so it'll be a negative 0 squared. The numerator is a positive 4, so we have a positive 4 divided by a negative squared is a positive, and a 0 squared is a 0. Positive divided by positive is positive. A non-zero divided by 0 comes out to an infinity, and the left-sided limit is positive infinity. For the right-sided limit, we're on the right side of 2, something greater than 2, like 2.01. If plugged in for 2, that'll come out to a positive number. It approaches 2, though, so it'll limit to a 0. The numerator is a positive 4, so we have a positive 4 over a positive squared, which is positive. 0 squared is 0. Positive over positive is positive. A non-zero over 0 is an infinity. And we have the right-sided limit is also positive infinity. The two-sided limit depends on the results of the two one-sided limits. They match each other here. The two-sided limit will also be positive infinity. And there's the results of the three different limits.